Welcome to the Weekend Toy Review. I'm Mark, this is Prime Toy Media, and today we're taking a look at the DC Multiverse Dr. Fate. This design is based off the Injustice 2 video game. Figures from McFarlane Toys, who is notorious for doing super highly detailed, awesome figures in my opinion. So without further ado, give this video a like, leave a comment about what you want to see more of, and subscribe if you haven't already. We open toys old and new, so there's going to be tons of stuff to go through. Let me know what you want to see. So let's get started. Packaging, as you just saw, nice big window. If you're an in-packaged person, you know, this will display very nicely. The window lets the light in. He's in a very iconic pose with the arms and the one leg bent. The artwork is awesome. On the back, I really like that a lot, with the symbol of fate, if I remember correctly, in the background, and it's on the collector's card inside. So let's crack him open. So as I said, there's the collector's card. That's the same as the art on the back of the box. Flip it over, it has a little bio about Dr. Fate. Apparently this is the Kent Nelson version, the most popular version of Dr. Fate. I think in the Young Justice cartoon, it's Zartanya's dad, Zartanya, whatever. It's bounced around because Kent Nelson got too old, but the traditional Dr. Fate is Kent Nelson. And if you were disappointed, as I kind of was, that there wasn't more accessories, Dr. Fate does come with the clear figure stand. I believe Superman came with it as well, and there's probably a few other. It's got the grippy claw to hold him underneath his cape, so you can do that levitating pose. And being clear is nice, right? You're not going to get a bunch of variation, but if you just want to hold him up in the pose that he was in the box with the one bent knee, that's the way to do it, right? See, ta-da! Granted, I kind of janked him up a little bit, but there you go. So, big rubber cape. Like it or not, I don't really have a indifference. I'm not a cut it off and put on a fabric cape guy. Traditional McFarlane, articulation that we're used to: double knees, double elbows, foot rocking pivot ball thing, bendable toes, because that's when he wants to do tippy toe walking, you can. One fist, one open grippy hand on the ball head articulation wrist, so lots of flexibility. It does look a little weird compared to some of the other figures. I don't know why it's like that, but it's not something I'm going to stare at. Head, left and right, not a lot of up and down articulation. Helmet doesn't seem to get in the way. It would be nice. I know they have the Wonder Woman with the Fate's helmet. It'd be nice if you could get a Fate helmet by itself. I'm trying to think if there's a figure that has one. If you can think of one where the helmet's standalone without a head inside of it, put in the comments. Overall, it's a nice looking figure. You don't know how much of the little textures and details on everything are showing up in the camera. There's a lot sculpted. This figure, I've seen some of the kit bashers and customizers online, and I'll probably do the same. Did a black wash and then a dry brush to bring out these details, because it is super ornate. The only thing I don't like about the figure, per se, I know this isn't everybody's favorite costume, but I don't mind this costume. I think it looks really good. It's an imposing Dr. Fate, right? Is the cape, it should be a different, but it's a weird yellow compared to the rest, right? It's a very goldish yellow everywhere else, and then you've got this pale kind of just blah, and I'm sure that's a side effect of the material and whatnot that they picked, but I wish his cape was a a darker goldish yellow and not this pale yellow that it is. No real hip swivel. Got away from the articulation that's at the crotch that he's turning there. No upper bicep twist either, just shoulders and elbows. You can twist at the waist. This thingy's glued all kinds of different ways, so I'm not going to try and take it apart. It looks, you could separate it if you really wanted to, but I ain't going to mess with that. Now, I had mentioned in a previous video, had, the John Jones. So just for a quick comparison, they're pretty much the same height. Fate's helmet obviously takes him a little higher. Maybe the Martian Manhunter's a hair shorter than he should be if they're standing on a level playing field. But all in all, it's close enough that it ain't going to hurt the display at all. So, anywho, Dr. Fate, not much else to say about him. He's just he's a good figure if you're a McFarlane collector or you're looking for more of the spiritual characters. Stick around to take a few pictures at the end here and follow me on Instagram where I'll have a bunch more poses. I think I'm going to have to stick him with my Dr. Fate, but it'll be not, this is Dr. Fate, with my Doctor Strange from Diamond Select, because he should be about the same scale. So those two will go really good battling out in the Mystic Arts. Anyway, I'm out of here. See you guys. Thanks. Bye.